everyone. It is I. Hold on, I'm still getting a few things finished. You might be wondering, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be working? Funny you should say that. Because I actually gave up doing that job. Because it stressed me out. I liked it. I didn't like having to go into people's businesses and be like, hey, I know you're busy, but listen. I hated that. So I was like, you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you've done. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna stream while I work on getting another job. But I did actually sign up for DoorDash and to be a dasher, and I might do that. Because I mean, might as well. Apparently, according to this, when I logged into it, anyway, when I logged into... Uh-oh, we're already dropping frames? Come on. When I logged into DoorDash, or the Dasher app for DoorDash, I could make $22 an hour. Huh, interesting. Anyway, sorry, I was looking at all that. But today, am I still cooking? I'm confused. Did OBS go down? Nope, I don't want podcasts. I want Twitch. Different purple app. Uh-oh. Pause, pause. OBS? OBS is still cooking. Hmm. What the hell is going on Zen stream right now? What is that, Zen? Twitch? Are you okay? Huh. I'm still recording. So, because eventually I will be posting all of this shit to YouTube. I actually have all my stuff, like, ready to go. I just need to actually post the first one. Why is this being stupid? Sorry for no sound. Every time I click away, obviously, it goes away. I don't have two PCs, so... Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming and then start it again, because I'm still recording. Hold on. See if we can't get back up on here. Freaking... Okay, hold on. Wait, we're pausing. Wait. See if I get a notification that says manage your dashboard. Okay, okay. Hmm, hmm. It says live. Pausers. Okay, okay. I think we're good now. That was weird. Yeah, I got the notification. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry about that. Don't know if it was OBS or Twitch or both or me or you or I don't know. It was something. But we're back. We're back. We're good. today we are going to actually do some MSQ. Alright, let's go. Woo. Also, I was listening back to my video, obviously, because I was getting ready to upload it, and then I was like, well, I should wait until after I stream so I'm not lagging the stream down. Like that. Sorry, the freaking cats. But anyway, hi Tataru. Hello, beautiful. I was going to start upload, and then I was like, no, like, probably shouldn't, should just wait. And I was like, dang, like, my audio is really quiet. Maybe it's just me, my headphones. I don't know. But once I get it posted on YouTube, if and when people watch it, hopefully they could suggest better ideas, because I can up my audio on OBS, I just didn't want to blow everybody out. Okay. Wrath of the Titan. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions on a new development. Cool. Voiced? Is it voiced? Is it gonna be voiced?
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand... Urianger,
Gosh,
send
sorry.
word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
For some reason, I thought she was done with that last sentence. My bad. I got trigger happy.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright. Time to go fuck up Titan. Is that in Limsa? Limsa Lominsa. Yes. Okay, well. So, how's everybody's day going? How was Christmas? Anybody get anything good for Christmas? We don't really do big Christmas here. Most of my family is not around my area, so it's mostly just me, my mom, and my grandparents. My uncle was there this year, though. I don't even think my mom didn't even put up her Christmas tree this year. It just doesn't feel like Christmas anymore, especially now that I'm grown. Hi. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Aha. Ahem. Forgive me, sir. All good. To business, then. It is as we told the Antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamora. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Hello, Merwib. Mother. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Violet. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Violet personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did the last, did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominzans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine, freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admirable. No. My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you. I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Violet? Sure. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn of all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lanosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay. Where are we going? Lower Lanosia. Okay. Okay. Peaches? Ow, ow, hi. Hi, Queenie. Whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Come here. Sorry, she jumped up. I tried to catch her and then she slipped out of my grasp. Little girl. Silly little girl. Silly little Queenie. Okay, and she's on the desk. Don't get on the computer. Oh, oh. We're good. We're good. Girl, what are you doing? What am I doing? Oh, Y'shtola, what are you doing here? I thought we were gonna meet up later. The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in the history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit, I have never met one of their members face to face. I imagine that a warrior who had toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in a lifetime of fame and glory, yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds. Okay. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venturer, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractoem was the company's best axeman. Now what was it you wanted to know? Tales from the Titus Slayer. Tractoem is eager to regale you with the stories of his glory days. Gahaha. So you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do ye? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, aye? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Boy, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Queenie, no. Get down. She have something else to say? No. Alright, let's go kill some rats. Rats are dead. Easy. Oh, gotta kill the Rat King. Rat King. Welcome back. Okay. What do you want? No, you don't need up on the desk, girl. You don't need up on the desk. You don't need to eat the chocolate that's on the desk, because chocolate is not good for kitties. Wipe your eye, you leaky eye. You're so cute. Even though you are a pain in my ass, you are very cute. Yeah. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Who's such a good girl? Such a good girl. Alright. I killed the rats. Why don't you go play in the bathtub like you always do? You want me to open the window? You can sit on the windowsill, maybe. You might be too big now. Hold on. Let me. Hey. Okay. I see. You want to sit on the window? Wait. Can you fit? Yeah, you can. There you go. Might not be the most comfortable. Okay, and she's back. That didn't last long. Eh, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Hungry gooboys. Tractome appears to be ignoring you. What? You're still... Hey, no. No. You all just got beat up by a kitten. Kitten abuse. What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach ye, I truly do, but unless ye prove ye have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gooboy. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand in lookout in case a Gooboy comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Yep, old Titus. Hey! Leave the blinds alone. Peaches, you might be too big to get up there. I'm sorry, girl. One of these days, I'll post a picture of my cats. Oh, I finally got a Bluesky, whatever it is, done. So I'm gonna add that into my... I should actually probably just go ahead and do that now. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and add my Bluesky. My channel, edit profile, manage social links. Blue. Let me make sure. Blue sky. Just in case. That way it's on there, so I'm not having to worry about it later. Oops. Delete. Okay. And then we go back this way. Click on that. Should open. Woo, hell yeah. Okay, it did. I know how to use technology. Let's go. Alright. No, for reals. Okay, back in the game. We're getting Titan today. My cats are being cats. There we go. Eh, you again. Then that Gooboy that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Sir, tell me, or I'm gonna beat it out of you. You chocobo having, tattoo having, cheetah print wearing, having. The Laminson Way. Tractome remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dread primal Titus. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a... Tractome, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gooboy had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractome who slew that Gooboy, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractome, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drinks-on dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Ah, aye, well see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Shahagan shite I've ever heard. Or Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth the Laminson way. Track home. If you didn't slay that Gooboy, you may consider your contract revoked. If only you could close the box and leave her in there, you'd have less of a headache. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash this boulder will be judged the Gooboy Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheap. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's with it. Let the contest begin. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractoem. Sigh, gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so Look, his name was Weiscott, alright? Weiscott. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I gotta send a text message. Sudelsa? Hi. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. Humph. You fancy yourself heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray, be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Ow. Y'all, quit scratching me. I ain't fighting y'all. You guys are fighting. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserved better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogohomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have Try again. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogohomaro. Or Ogohomaro. Whatever. Sigh. Though it pains me to admit, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Yay, more fetch quests. Yay, more fetch quests. Nix that. Weiss Cop would first like to verify that you are not a complete fraud. Master Gegaruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Okay. Okay. I should have a beach outfit. should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that that pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits of your talents. What are we doing? Why are we yelling back there? Okay, give me like 30 seconds to go give my cats some kibble because they're little fat babies. And apparently they're gonna starve to death even though I just fed them not too long ago. Okay, BRB, hold on. Great, I'm back. Also got a soda. We get a little ASMR. I can't even hear if it's tingling. I also decided to stand for a little bit. I've been slouching. My shoulders are starting to hurt. Do I have a standing desk? No, but it's better than sitting. Okay, a modest proposal. Weiscott has an important mission for you. Close my blinds again because they're not even up here. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegaruju, I'm gonna go with that, Gegaruju, wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Violet, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Lendenal at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Alright. I'm gonna make Costa del Sol are one of our favorites. What do we not need? We don't need Camp Drybone anymore. We're done with that. Okay. South Shroud we go. Take a drink of soda. By the way, Fago, best soda. I don't care. Y'all can fight me on that. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I have been expecting you, Violet. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. Yeah, that's the word. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will only receive information. What you do with it is your choice. Okay. Trial by turtle. Hell yeah. Lindino needs to explain a few things to you. Explain away. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Oh, smash. Alas, Gradanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Datoa here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Sorry, I started to read ahead. Not that I expect you... Oh my god, not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Violet. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Yeah, no. See, we're here to play the game, and it's part of the MSQ. And I can't continue playing if I don't do this. I mean, I can, but I'd have to pay money to do it. I'm not doing that. Sorry, I was taking my hood off. It was, like, choking me. Okay. Oh, I don't need you. Actually pick up the egg. The... The music here is so wow. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Bitch, I already got it. Ha ha ha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uad Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels. None? Nah? None? No? 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 up with TikToks. Blown up, I tell you. Let me actually. I mainly steer with one hand, usually. So sorry if I'm kind of all over the place, because I am steering with one hand. Hopefully the trial is not a long, I'm trying to think of the word. It's not a long, wait, queue time? Oh, nope, we need to go away from that guy. He gonna kill us. There's so many fates going on right now. Oh, it's the dapper zombie. I love the dapper zombie fate. Don't worry, we'll get to that. That's one fate we will actually do. Because, if I remember correctly, it's part of a side quest series. And it's one of the side quest series I never actually did. I did like the first handful, but I never actually went through it. It's the Manderville quest series, if anybody is wondering. Yeah, I never finished the Rome Reborn. Hello. What you got all these ladies in here for? Well, smash. Anyway. State your business, adventurer. Snort. Ha ha ha. So this is the one Weiscott sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Critical hit, sure. So it's weird because, like, we talk to Mikote a lot in this game, and nobody else does, like, the R's like a cat would, like the rrr. Except for this guy, it's weird. The perfect prey. Adna wants you to hunt the most dangerous game. I'm gonna call him on. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. Or, sorry, persistent bugger. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Nuh I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Nuh. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies the Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve this riddle yourself. Now go, slay the old warrior, and bring to me his necklace. Okay. Also, a little bit of lore dumping. Just because I'm lame and I like looking into games. If you don't know much about Final Fantasy and you're watching this, the male Mikote have two last names. and it's the Na and the Tia, and the Na is like, he's like the leader slash the guy everybody wants to fuck. And then the Tia is he's just a guy. He's just a normal guy. So that's why he's all, I fought the last Na, and now I'm the Na, and now nobody else has become the Na. I think you pronounce it Na, or Nun. But that sounds weird. Na sounds better. Na. Yeah, there's some Bikote male lore. Male Bikote lore. Become the Na. And bang all the female Mikote that you want to. Also, I'm not sure if that's just for, like that tribe. If, I don't know, would they be considered tribes? Because I know you have like the moon one, and then like the sun one. Whatever. My rug in here is filthy. Damn cat hair. DoorDash is like, you're ready to dash. Start dashing now. And I'm like, babes, I'm in the middle of something. Thank you. I think tomorrow I'm gonna actually do it. Uh-oh, stream went down. Uh-oh, stream's back up. Oh, y'all are gonna have to listen to me talk for more. Stream. Obs. Oh, it's because I'm still on the internet on this. Let me get off the internet. See, the best part about streaming without a face cam is that I could sit here and do whatever I want. I'm playing a fucking mobile game while I run. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? It is a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck? I wonder. Hehehe. Either way, you impress me, adventurer, and I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Sorry, I'm like fighting with my rug now. It's like trying to get some of the cat hair off of it. It's a good rug. It's very pretty. It says I'm bad at video games. I got it from Framerate Merch. Ray is one of my favorite streamers. Watching him for a long time. He's probably one of the reasons why I even wanted to start trying to do this, so. But I also feel like Final Fantasy in itself is a huge undertaking, and some people just might not want to play it. And eventually, I hope to play all the Final Fantasy games. Because I've played a good chunk of them, just not all of them. And there's some of them that I've started and never finished. Because I'm really bad at finishing video games. Like, really bad at doing it. Oh, this is better. Okay. Sick. Right. Hey. When the worm turns. Uad-na is finally willing to tell you of the ingredient you seek. My tummy grumbled. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a well-wick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but wellwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where wellwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. I got the skills. Got the skills, nah. Ooh, tell me, grumbling. Tell me, grumbling. I am curious. I don't know what the little blue, like what this means. Is it new? I need an adult to guide me and tell me. It's like that one doesn't have it. That one's just a regular one. Tummy is really grumbling. Let me drink some more to get it to stop for a little bit. Alright. Hopefully we're okay. Twitch! OBS, internet, whatever. Oh, you know what might help? Hold on. Let me get in Spectrum and disconnect my PlayStation. It's not turned on. I mean, it's resting, but it is still connected to the internet, so maybe that'll help it a little bit. Help it out. Help it out. What is going on? Are we completely frozen? I can't tell. No, I don't think we are. I think we're good. Okay. Maybe it's just my stupid iPad. Yeah, bring it on. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not a fan. I don't know if I'd be able to eat this wellwick worm. Oh shit. You look low. Have you caught your quarry then? Yeah. Your Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Violet. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wyscott. Worry not, you have my word that you will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wyscott's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Okay. There and back again. Uad Na would like you to deliver a gift to Wyscott. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Wyscott was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Violet. Sure. Sure thing. Bye. Okay, I gave up. I sat back down. It was good while it lasted, but not having a taller desk or a monitor that can tilt upwards was not helping my spine at all. Hey, well met, Violet. Landonell and God, these fucking names, bro. Landonell and Audna both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Or Uad. Whatever. Bring you wine. My favorite. I shall have to thank the Na personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you do not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Easy quest? Oh no, I don't need that. Oh yeah. Oh, I know what we're doing. The things we do for cheese. Wyscott would like to tell you about the final ingredient needed for the banquet. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Docks and speak with Ozan Nazan. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Okay. What's the hurry, venturer? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry ye to Raincatcher Gully. Alright. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? Yeah. Sometimes I think sprinting is faster than riding the chocobo. And it probably is, honestly. Oops, oops. Oh my god, trees. Okay, maybe it's not anymore. Hey. Tongue flaps, a wisecot be reaching ears of brave flocks. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast, chase gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock needs goodly Uplander, give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Ooh, duty finder. Ooh. Let's see what the queue looks like today. What time is it? Server time. Six minutes. We'll wait 6 minutes. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and do this one as duty support. That way we're not having to wait forever. We could get some more stuff done. It has been a long time since I've watched a lot of these opening scenes. I almost cut it a little too close there. Skaska. Got we flock in danger. Uplanders take gate key. Open head gate. Yeah, okay. I was like, I know there's something I gotta do up here. Whoop, whoop. Pay attention, pay attention. Hey. One problem with, oh my gosh, doing the duty support is that this does take a little longer. Just because they don't fight and they have to move. A little annoying. The other good news is that I get all the treasure. All the treasure. Good and bad. Speaking of treasure, since we are doing this, we'll get all the treasure. Treasure coffer. Thank you. Infantry bandani. It's fine, we can't see it anyway. Draggy. Iso. Adios. Hello? Okay. Oh, I mean, that doesn't look bad. Little purple accent saved that shirt. Tell it's very laggy. My bad, guys. I promise. As soon as I get some money put aside, I'm gonna get back on that. Just what's gonna happen. And I'm starving. I should have ate before I started streaming. That's what a good person would have done. Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna go make something quick to snack on. Sicko. Sicko mode. Actually, I really like this jacket. Oh, I can't dye it because it's green. Green means you can't dye it for whatever reason. Lip flaps on long stops. Orchestra. Okay, we did it. Alright, let me talk to her, then we'll get back to the, Costa del Sol, and then I'll go make me a quick snack, because I'm starving. Starving like Marvin. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobby Flock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brave Flock's happy gives, tasty fresh, Gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet Gobby treat, special make with secret Gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda, Brave Flock's every say. Things we do for cheese. Cheese. Wait. Oh, we're just gonna fucking fast travel. Okay, go back over here. Leave me alone. Fuck. Anyway. Sniff sniff. I gather you solved Brave Flox's little problem. Yeah. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? Ah, it's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Shudder. I'm curious. I wanna know. Fucking tell me. Anyway. I gotta get that midriff back out. Okay. Excuse me, I started choking on my own spit. I am going to go make a snack. So let me BRB making snack. Mans is starving. No. BRB making snack. Okay. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes to make a snack, stretch, say hi to my cats, and I'll be right back. made pizza rolls, but they're hot as hell. So I need to wait for them to cool off a little bit. Alright, what do you mean you forgot the wine? Weiscott would like to congratulate you on a job well done. Bravo, Violet. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exotic or exquisite wine? I don't know what the fuck that word means. Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. While I was waiting for my pizza rolls to cook, my freaking kitten, jumped up, trying to get the little tie for my pajama pants, and clawed into my thigh like a little visage. I don't know where she went, but I don't like. Everybody's always like, you gotta punish your cats. You gotta punish your cats. No, I'm not gonna punish my cats. What kind of animals are you? Like, if they do something wrong, yell. I don't even want to say yell at them. I did yell at her. I called her a motherfucker. It hurt. But they're like, you gotta whip them, whip it out of them. Well, I mean, she is a kitten. She does also need her nails trimmed. We gotta get through the dinosaur phase before she's sweet and beautiful and doesn't claw my legs whenever she wants to. Because she likes to climb. And trust me, she's got plenty of toys to play with and plenty of things to climb that aren't my legs. Okay, pizza rolls are still very hot. Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? In order, let me guess, a request for the finest vintage I can muster. Sniff, sniff. The paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there is also the cough, unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master. How did I say his name? Jajaruju? Gagaruju? Whatever. Would not settle for anything less than the best. Dear Sweats and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine, I suspect. An offer you can refuse. Shamani Lomani would like to discuss the wine with you. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and Weiscott must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bjergelent, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Okay. And what are you? Because that's the Levmet. What does this other girl want? So it's typically in good habit to go ahead and do the blue quests. I'm not doing the Levmets because it's all the same shit. And we're high enough level as it is. But like this. Oh, I know what this is. It's for doing maps. Titan today, I'll make a note and we'll come back and we'll do this later. But I will go ahead and just skip this right now, and then we'll come back. We'll circle back. Okay. Anyway, sorry, keep getting distracted. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important oh my gosh. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vinter bid you speak with me? Ha. Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Goubelet urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Alright, pedo stash. Sorry if you have a mustache that looks like that. I take it he said no? Really? In those words? Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. I can't read it. It won't work. Shimani Lomani has another bright idea. There is a chance, however, small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vingerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. Sigh. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bierglant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vingerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna try and eat a pizza roll, see if it's still gonna burn my freaking mouth off. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Pizza rolls? Good temp. They're not gonna burn my face off. So if I'm pausing a lot, I'm eating my pizza rolls. Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. I mean, yeah. no luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. Or vintner. Vintner. Weird. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Gohomaru, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. Sigh. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. I mean, sure. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna sell them anyway. Give a man a drink. Shamani Lomani appears to be in deep thought. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across the Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you could deliver it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritzgilt can tell you where to find him. Good lord, these fucking names. Give me 2 seconds, I'm getting a very important FaceTime right now. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. We had a lot to catch up on, and it was very important. So, I didn't mean for it to take that long. It took, what, like 15 minutes? Might have to cut this out of the VOD. I'm terrible at doing all that shit, though, so maybe not. Maybe it'll just be 15 minutes of complete silence. Okay. The good news is that I finished my snack. Hi. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hells don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Okay. Something in my eyeball. Oops, where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? This way? I'm sure there's a faster way to get around here, but I'm steering with one hand because I'm trying to get whatever it is in my eye. Hi. What do you want? He's not even that badly scarred. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I groan. I mean, like, smash. That weight. Dressed is suffering from extreme duress. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges. The buzzing. It keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. I got you, brother. It's like when electricity is too loud. Oh. Oh, am I coming in super quiet? I figured that might be the case. Okay, I'll raise my voice up a little bit. Hello, good afternoon. Hopefully that's a little better. I'm trying not to blow out. Let me lower it just a little bit. Put it right there. That looks good. Alright, maybe that's a little better. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking back at some of my past recordings and I was like, it seems a little low, but it's hard to keep an eye on things like that when you only have one PC when you're playing off one. Oh, I love Final Fantasy. This isn't my first time playing 14, but I wanted to replay it because there's a lot of stuff that I missed like on my other character, and so I was like, you know what? I want to replay it. I've been wanting to start streaming. It's a perfect time to do it. Oh, my other character, he's all the way to, what's the most recent update? Is it 7.1? 7.2? The newest little bit of MSQ that they released, I haven't done yet. I've got all the way through Dawn Trail though, but whatever the little bit extra that they've just added, I haven't done yet. I did start it the other day, and then I was like, I'm already playing a new character, like I might as well just save it. So that way I have something new instead of just doing like everything that I've already seen. Okay. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Oh, okay, that's actually really depressing. That's very depressing. Yeah, 7.15, whatever they're on now. I got to 7.0, did Dawn Trail. I didn't do the raid, because my FC was kind of like on a hiatus right now, so I was like, when they come back, like we'll all raid together and experience it all together for the first time. Um, so unfortunately, I haven't got to see Honey Be Lovely yet. But I also missed out on a lot of other raids. I didn't do the Stormblood raids. I'm trying to think. I did the Near Autumna raids. I did those ones. And then I think there's another set that I didn't do, but like I'm really bad at doing. I like went full MSQ hard on my other character. Alright, battle scars. Drest appears to be in greater control of his facilities. Or his faculties, not his facilities. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today, at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Oops. Oops. Oh, Endwalker. Endwalker's so good. I don't want to say anything, so I won't. But I will say, it made me cry. But I also am a crybaby, so it's not a surprise. Um, and I do totally recommend, I know a lot of people, especially now that they have like duty support where you don't have to play with other people. Playing it with other people is so good. Like doing the dungeons with the other people that way. Because they get to experience you experiencing it for the first time. Especially if you're in a free company, because a lot of them get super excited when you're playing Endwalker for the first time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a good idea where you probably are then. I remember Endwalker so fondly, like it was just yesterday. But are you enjoying Final Fantasy yourself? I was like, because I've played it pretty well. Um, but since you only started a few months ago, how's it going? Are you enjoying it? You've gotten to Endwalker. It has been some time, Violet. What news do you have of Drest? Have some palm wine. Sniff, sniff. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I, two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Violet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, that's kind of like why my free company is on hiatus, is because of the holidays. There's just so many, one after the other. Um, but yeah, like, I totally get grinding MSQ. Because like I said, on my other character, that's basically all I did with him. I was like, MSQ, MSQ, MSQ. It was a very good year. Shamani Lomani is brimming with glee, and he wishes to share the reason why with you. By the gods, Violet, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I love when there's new people like playing, because it just makes me feel so good inside, because I'm like, I remember when I first played. Oh, don't ask me for naming. I am terrible at names. Violet, literally, I don't even know why. Okay, so I did the last name obviously because it's my stream username, but Violet is. I was just like, I like purple. I want him to be purple. So I'm gonna name him after something purple. And my other character, his name is Malachite, and that's because his whole thing is green. Like, everything he wears is green. His eye color's green, his hair is green. Um, but I mean, it kind of works for Vieira lore, because when they leave their home, they typically pick something to rename themselves after, because they don't use their forest name anymore. So it works. It works. Lore-wise. Is it a good name that nobody's ever thought of? No. But be careful starting new characters, because when you start new characters, you're gonna be like, I want to start another one, and then another one, and then another one. I think I have like 12 characters, and half of them I don't even touch. Oh, hello again. What is it? Where'd you find this? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh guboe tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some guboes are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Okay, easy. So if you want to play monk or ninja, what are you currently playing? Because I love ninja. I've dabbled in monk, haven't gotten very far in it. Um, I'm definitely a dancer main. I love dancer. It's just so good. It's so like easy to play that my mind just shuts off. But yeah, no, I get that, wanting to run a specific character. Um, a lot of my other characters are the same way, where I wanted to make something like maybe an OC for something, and I was like, oh, let me just pop into Final Fantasy and create this character. But I also have a Fantasia addiction because my other character has been fanted plenty of times. Ba-ba, 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 ba. no, Gunbreaker's good. I am terrible at tanking. I'm not terrible. I'm just not used to it, so I don't ever do it. But tanking kind of scares me, even though according to a lot of people, it's super easy, and you just really need to know, like, how your mitts work. Tanking scares me. I would rather heal than tank. Because on Malachite, my other character, he's a dancer, scholar, main. That's what I play on him. But every tanking class that I've tried, it just stresses me out. Because if I mess up, I don't want my healer to yell at me. As a healer, I don't want my healer to yell at me. See, a lot of people love tanking, and I'm glad because that means I don't have to do it. Oops, get up there. What did dress say? What did dress... Okay, I just had a stroke. Hold on. What did dressed have to say, Violet? Tell me everything. Here's your Bacchus grape. Aha! I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Bjerglint. Bjerglint? I swear to God, these names. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't sniff. Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years, I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Violet. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Ah, but do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Wyscott. Okay, will do. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Thanks, man. Right, back over here. I'll just fast travel. Don't you dare Pokeball on me. Hiya, Stola. Greetings, Violet. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished. Thanks. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? There you go. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Violet. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. I'll tell her, but Yustola scares me. she kind of scares me. In like a sexy kind of way. No, I want the goob away. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my god, they're so stinking cute. Look at that big dumb face. Anyway, hi Yustola. In the company of heroes, Yustola is concerned for your well-being. You have the look of a man who has been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet hall held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Y'shtola, Sir Latvianna. A thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Huh? Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Violet has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair is fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We five were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the five of you deigned to test Violet with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Violet, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Psh, gosh. Willie Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Violet Latvianna, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Yeah, heroic music, let's go. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, Be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Violet Latvianna, Titan's Bane. Thank you. We haven't even fought him yet, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi, Stola. she says the same thing. Okay. What am I doing now? Well, the bronze-skinned beauty. Oh, yeah, okay. Hi. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Oh, hold on, let me go. Let me go chow down. While standing on the table, yep. Chowing. Is it good? It didn't look all that great. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Okay. Okay. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Ah, Violet, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards. Sure thing. You are a veteran of countless battles, Violet. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Violet. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Okay. As you wish. Weiscott truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper La Nocia. There you will meet with Riel, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Okay, well, fuck. I'll have Upper Lenosia. I'm gonna be lazy. Oh my god, I didn't tune the Aetherite? Never mind, I won't be lazy. How could you not have a tune to the Aetherite? That's literally the first thing you need to do when you go into a new area. Silly. I also gotta go and do level 40 Dragoon quest at some point. Yeah, take me over here so I can run back to Wineport and re-attune, or actually attune to this stupid Aetherite. Oops. Get unstuck, please. Get unstuck, please. being loud out of my hallway. And screaming dogs. Thought it was my cats for a second. I was about to, like, get up and figure out what the hell was going on. And we're slow again. There's a lot of fates over here. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Alright, first things first. Chocobo keep. Second thing second. Aetherite. We won't forget it this time. Splash. Whistle. Okay. Let's go speak with Rio. Oh. Shit. Go. Give me a second. Give me a second. No. Hey, bud. How's it going? Greetings, mate. Might you be the one that Captain said would come callin'? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explainin' myself twice. Pirate speak. Okay. Lord of Crags, Riel is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. I'm listening. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite, see? Uh-huh. Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Violet. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath O Gohomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We aren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that... Okay. Okay. Pause. And it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Gahamaro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were aetheryte shards in the depths of O Gohomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Humph. Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to, It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all would depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at that aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. Okay. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. So this is the aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, the aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Violet. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Okay. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Okay. Woo! Woo! Okay. Let's go punch Titan. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Get out of here. 12 minutes? Okay. Well, while that's going, we can go get our, trying to think of the word. Our class quest. We'll do the Dragoon quest. Nobody wants to punch Titan today? Where the hell am I going? Okay. Alright. Let's go get our Dragoon quest. And then once we get through Titan, I'm gonna take like a good break Like, I'll stop the stream, take like a long couple hour break, and then maybe come back. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Just because I have chronic pain and I need to get up. I need to move. I need to lay horizontally. I need to do something besides sitting in a chair. Hi! Unfading skies. Sir Alberic would send you on your next trial. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. Aye, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought that the Eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have... but I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of dragoons. You will recall how Haldrith heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the Eye. Tell me, Violet, do you believe that these events truly transpired, or are you inclined to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh besides we Ishgardians, and most would soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Violet. The time is 20 summers past, and the place Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of his kind began to ruse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky in angry red, the agonized screams of innocents fading into deathly silence. In my station as the Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste, and when he took wing, so too did I pursue him, a man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Corthus, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshalizing my last ounce of strength, I wagered all on a single thrust. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh insensate. Nigh insensate. Yeah, this word. In that instant, I thought myself surely doomed, but Halone was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was Azure Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. The last conflict with the dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Estinian is one of them, the sole survivor of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Estinian as mine own son, instructing him in the way of the dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion, but of guilt, my guilt of having failed him. But alas, I have also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen. Aye, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will ruse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witchdrop, where the knight Houston waits your arrival. My nation is depending on you, Violet. Okay. Nope. Not Vesper Bay. Whoop. Where am I going? All the way up here. Okay. Uh-oh, the time went up. If this gets too crazy long, wait time, might just have to, duty support it. I've realized Zolaria is not the best for running duty. All of my duty finder times have been stupid long. Still going good. Can I jump off here? Yep. LOL. Right now, I just need to remember how to get down. Right here. Hey. You are the one who would aspire to be a Zur Dragoon. Why, you are not even a Vishgard. If you truly possess the power that Sir Albrecht sees in you, then prove it to me with your lance. On guard. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, I didn't kill this one. Whoops. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. That strength. I have not seen its like since Estinian himself stood before me. Mayhap Sir Albrecht has the right of it after all. Return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he will be pleased. Alright, but I'm level 40. I've only seen Estinian once. Where is Estinian? I thought I was supposed to be going after him. Like, come on, guys. He doesn't know it yet, but we're gonna be best friends. I know it, because I was there. I was there when the creed was written. Okay. If the naval hits 15 minutes and we haven't popped yet, I'm just gonna... Okay. Speak it into existence, why don't I? Look, an Oberdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespass violated, defiled. Try to speak through this really quickly. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. I'm trying to get to this quick. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be the first to face judgment, then Limsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. Oh, great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you, Titan, we summon you. Times 2. Okay, but this music, I gotta turn my headphones up, because Titan's music is so good. He is come, the Lord of Crags, Titan is come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind covereth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless Overdweller, the myriad hearsays should not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Alright, let's fucking go. Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. Woo! We did it! The Lord of Crags, Great Father Titan, has fallen. I can slow down my reading now, too. I always feel bad, because there's so much fucking information in the beginning of these. At least now they can leave. Ugh, Titan fight. Smash. Crystal bearer. That's what I am, right? Gotta turn my headset back down, because it's loud as fuck. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. Bum, 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 bum. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine. Oh, fuck. I feel like I've heard his name said before, but I can't remember how it's pronounced. Rytasin? Rita. I'm just gonna call him Ry. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, if could readily. Oh, hold on. Okay, I said if instead of it. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe that they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse the course of this action. Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. And naught remain to mark his passing. While the Asians are nothing if not elusive, it is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will, but that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetherite in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Sure. See you there. Bye, Stola. Catch you later, girl. Okay. Alright. I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Okay, well, see about that. About that, right? I'm not gonna discuss any next step. We're gonna go turn in, um, this quest, and then I'm calling it, at least until later today, because I really need to get up. Because, like, my bones are hurting in ways bones should not be hurting. And then I'll come back to you, Yustola, and then we can do whatever you want to do. Okay? Sound good? Okay, good talk. Glad we had this talk. Oh, I never got the chocobo keep here. Not that I ever use them, but... Queenie, what are you doing down there? Hello, little girl. Not the feral croc. My cat. Alright. Hello, Albrecht. You have passed yet another trial with flying colors, Violet. The day when you may stand against the Stydian as an equal is not far off. And when the day comes, the Eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this. But we must be patient still. For now, you must continue your training. When you can do no more on your own, seek me out once more. You got it. Bum bum. My inner dragon grows stronger. Hell yeah. Bum ba ba. And we leveled up. Okay, we're just gonna go back to Gridania for now. Oh, before we... Okay, I got more shit I gotta do before I go. Let me check Peaches and see if she has made any sales. So we get a little more money, a little more dosh. Oh, what are you doing up there, Testy? Testy Test look? She has 18 whole gills. Hell yeah. Let's see. What can we sell? Well, we don't need the high potions. Somebody's selling them for 5, so I'll sell those ones for 5. Ethers, that's fine. Materia. Yep. Materia. Oh, that's a big number. Yeah. So 21? Okay. I guess the rest will keep. Oh, no, wait. I forgot about all these little guys. Nobody ever uses these. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Then you can have some of my junk. This. And then we're not doing paladin stuff. We're too high level for that. Okay. Wow. My army chest isn't super full yet either, so we're good there. Alright. Do a little inventory management. And now we're gonna go. We're gonna go lay down. In game and in real life. Hello, innkeep. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We got Titan out of the way, so we got some... Let me see, we got Leviathan, Garuda... Are those the only two that we have left? Because we already dealt with Grandpa. Well, we didn't fight him, but the Sylph said we don't need to. We do have to fight Rama at some point, but I can't remember when. I can't remember if it's post A Realm Reborn. Either way, we don't have much left coming from Primal fighting-wise, but we still do have to figure out Ascian shit, so. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I will probably be on again tonight. Maybe 7 o'clock, 7:30. I haven't decided yet. It just depends on how I feel. Because like I said, I got that chronic pain. And my bones do be boning. Alright, well, Violet's gonna log out and go to bed. I'm gonna log out and not go to bed, but at least lay down a little bit. Again, thank you for watching. Catch you on the flip side.